that next year in 2015, we came up with not one but two bills. Uh, the ERA had been introduced every year since 1983. A state ERA had been introduced every year since 1983 here, when the federal ERA went dormant. And so it originally started on account of sex, then it turned on account of gender. But so we offered that. And then I wrote a bill that was a resolution to Congress to remove the deadline on the Equal Rights Amendment so that it would pass. We'll talk more about that, but that's what we started with. So that's the beginning of ERA Minnesota.
We're
And I,
still so struggling on the federal ERA, which Betty and I spent so many years doing. Pat Spearman and Nicole Canizaro, who's our majority leader, were asked, why are we so worried about the ERA? We don't even have a state ERA, and they're like, we don't have a state ERA. So they started working on putting that together, and they decided to go for it. We were talking about language. Ours is the most inclusive language, and we're talking to other people, encouraging them to, make it equality for all. And they decided to go for it. So one of the things we're talking about is not just women anymore. It's that our whole thing was equality for all, and people would ask us why we were doing what we were doing. So we passed twice in the legislature. We were working with that, going up and testifying for that in the 2021 session is when it passed the second time. And then nothing was really, it was like, okay, good, we passed it. Now it goes on to the ballot, right? Because we didn't need, we had 34 events, including like parades and rallies. We just had a really good time, and we were the focus of the campaigns, activism, and got like a lot of organizations involved, and just had a great time. So